Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. The end of the August Legend League season is almost here, and one thing I see a lot of people asking for is bases for Legends League. I will show all three bases I use with my three accounts. On today's video, I'm bringing you the base I use with Lord. I pretty much use this base for the entire season, currently at 5748 trophies, which puts me 23rd in Australia at the moment. Still trying to push and trying to get to that 6,000 mark. Let's see if we can make it, but there's a few days left. The defenses were from attackers between 5500 and 5700 trophies, and as always I must say any base gets triple, and when I was at the same trophy range as the players that are currently at the top 50, my bases were getting destroyed. However, in the last couple of days I've had minus 193 and minus 184 with this base, which is pretty amazing at 5700 trophy mark. In the last 4 days he has given me 4 1 stars and has been triple 4 times. The rest has been 2 stars, either low percent or some of them have been high percent. This is the base, and for the defending CC I usually use 2 super minions, 2 super loons and 5 archers. The link for the base is in the description below, and I will show you some replays from the most used armies against this base. They're all of the meta armies, so I have the clone loon dragon attack, a pekka smash, a mass Inferno dragon spam, the flybrid, an electro dragon spam, and I'm finishing the video with a blizzard Lalo. So let's go to the first attack. So this was the first defense from against me from Riddick, and he's coming in with the clone loon dragon. So as you can see, he's got the 3 clones, so he decides not to bring 4, bring 3, bring an invisibility, a rage, a freeze and an invisibility. Okay, the blimp is going all the way to the town hall, and as soon as he gets there he puts his clones. Everything gets cloned, but everything gets attracted to the tornado trap, and then the scatter shots just kill all of his loons, therefore making those loons useless. Uses his freeze a little bit too late. Probably if he had used that freeze a little bit earlier, maybe he could have gotten the tank hole. I'm really not sure. Since you can see there's the bow sweepers, they just keep pushing it back and front, and you only have 1 freeze. It's gonna be pretty hard. He still has dragons, but they're all flying around the base like with any ring base. If you don't get them to go into the center, if you haven't created a proper funnel, which a lot of these spam attacks don't do, then the tank hole will always stay standing. So that was a nice 1 star. Then we've got this one against Devil King, and he's coming in with the pekka smash. So we're starting with his warning walk at 12, just creating a bit of a funnel. The owl goes down nice and quick, and he just keeps going. We'll speed it up a little bit using a baby dragon, wasting a baby dragon I think, using 2 super wall breakers to open up. I don't know, like he opened up the same wall compartment, but I'm guessing he's going to be sending different troops in different ways. So obviously he's putting the ice golem with the pekka from the siege barracks and the king on one of the wall breaking openings, and the pekkas with the super wizards on the other one. Uses the jumps to go inside. The super loons come out, they destroy the king. Look at his health, he just went down so quickly. He uses the warning ability, uses the freeze just to try to push everything in. The multi-infernos are just burning through everything. He uses the freeze again just to try to freeze the tank for a little bit longer. Uses the royal champion to go for the tank hole, but all 3 multi-infernos, bomb towers, the Teslas are there, the tank hole is there. That royal champion doesn't get much value since it's by herself. Even though he had 2 jumps, everything ended up jumping to the south, where the eagle artillery was, which was pretty much away from the tank hole. Probably he could have changed his jump to be a little bit more towards the tank hole and not open the eagle compartment. That way everything would have gone in there, but he didn't, and this was a 1 star as well. So the next attack we've got 21 and 2021 actually, the year, and he's coming in with the mass Inferno dragons, really thinking what he's gonna do. He zaps the sweeper Okay, so we've got that done. He's got 5 skelly spells, 3 freezes, a poison, a rage, and another freeze. Coming in with his king at 3 o'clock, putting the queen as well, and then sending the entire spam down south from 5 to 6. Going all the way in, he's got his blimp there that he can send from behind, although he's already used his warden ability. I would have used the blimp with the warden ability. But okay, the blimp goes all the way in. If you remember, that's where the tornado trap is. Everything dies so quickly that Dragon Rider can't get the town hall too late on the freeze. Everything dies. Nothing is going to the town hall. I don't know why he's putting skelly spells down there, but they're not working. He still has a few Inferno dragons, but they're getting stuck on the super minion. Puts another skelly spell on the town hall. I'm guessing he's trying to get the town hall to hit the skellies instead of his royal champion, but the royal champion ends up going down the owl as well. The king is still alive, but he's not going to be able to go all the way through to the town hall, and this was another 1-star for the good guys with the mass Inferno baby dragon. We've got Marciaka Vampy coming in with the flybrid. Again, as I said before, with these spam techniques, if you don't create a bit of a funnel that is going to send them to the center of the base, or if you're not 100% sure that your blimp is going to get the town hall, then nothing is going to go to the center of the base. He's sending his blimp from 8 o'clock. Try to get the town hall. However, it's going to be in between 2 sweepers. It's going to be getting pushed everywhere, and once again, that tornado trap is just the MVP of this base. It pulls a lot of people. They just want to send their blimp with the loons into the town hall. It never gets it. Oh well, it hasn't got it yet. I've got a couple of replays that do get it, but it's still not a very high percent replay, and it's with very OP armies as well. Well, this one was a flybrid. Sadly, our friend here couldn't get the town hall, and this was a 1-star, 83%. Now we've got another spam, just like the Inferno dragons. This is the Electro dragons spam, using the baby dragon. Put the king and the queen. They're gonna funnel them to go into the 12, using the Electro dragon just to make sure that the king goes into the AD, and now he sends everything in just like a typical edrag attacker. Double rage, early warning ability with the blimp. Everything goes inside. The blimp is going all the way in against the sweeper. That's alright. He uses his freeze nicely, puts the rage down. Now they do get the town hall. Everything goes down. The edrags are still alive. He's moving around the king and the queen, clearing the 3 o'clock area. Most of his E-dragons, they end up flying into the poison, which is gonna end up killing them. The super loons come out. The royal champion goes down to the king. He made the same mistake as I always usually do, which is having the royal champion there where the king is, and the queen is just the only one alive. The super loon is going to wolf's head, so now the defending queen and the scattershot are just gonna be able to bring it down. And this was a defense 70%, so he did get the town hall. And then finally we've got this blizzard Lalo. Now when I was using this base a lot of people are coming in on this entry, so what I end up doing sometimes is just changing the tornado trap to trap them in that compartment, because they do that with the blizzard Lalo. Although on this occasion he only got an expo and an eagle, which of value, right? So that's pretty good value, but I don't know, I'm not sure if it's enough. Putting the king at 6, sending a royal champion just to get rid of the rest of the defenses down there, putting the poison so that the super minions go down. He's gonna be able to get rid of that second expo. As you can see, 2 of the expos were airs, so he did get rid of one of them, and the king is gonna end up getting rid of the queen as well, using the super wall breaker so that his queen can go inside. Putting the baby dragon at 3 o'clock, it's gonna go down nice and quick to the AD, but he puts a sneaky goblin, basically trying to funnel the queen to go in there. He does have an invisibility spell that he's got extra, so you're gonna see what he does with it pretty soon. Pretty much he just uses it to make the Archer Tower and the AD invisible, to push the queen to go in for the scattershot. He wants to get rid of that scattershot nice and quick, which she ends up doing. Now he starts with his Lalo from 8 o'clock, flying all the way around. The town hall is still standing and in the center of the base. He doesn't have a blimp anymore to get the town hall, so he's gonna have to rely on his Lalo to be really good. The royal champion is just popping loons and now popping lava pups, but he didn't want to use his warning ability too early, which is why he hadn't sent the headhunters. Now he sends the headhunters when he can use the warning ability. Most of his loons ended up finding the tornado trap. They all end up staying there. All the red mines end up killing them. Now they're flying into the poison. The sweeper did end up pushing the loons away, but the multi-inferno was standing and ended up getting rid of all of his loons. And then the base was still standing. Like at the beginning it was really nice, the blizzard and the heroes, but then 78% 2-star. So well, that's the base. What do you think of it? As I said before, the link is in the description below, and let me know how you go with it. It's really good between 5,000 to 5,700. However, again, if you're going against top 50 ranking players, they will be able to triple it. Well, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.